Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pancake Supper. It's a Westby Sit-in-My fundraiser along with the Snowflake Royalty. But it is Sit-in-My weekend coming up here, and being that it's Thursday, we've got to come in and taste some of those fantastic pancakes. With me, the Sit-in-My Royalty, and I'm going to turn things over to these fine, beautiful young ladies with Bryn. I'll let you introduce yourself, and we'll go right on down the line. How's that?
I'm Bryn Thunstead. I'm the Sit-in-My Royalty Princess.
I'm Marissa Klum. I'm first attendant.
I'm Maura Martini, and I'm second attendant.
So it was really a lot of fun to go and watch the coronation and that. I want to just ask real quick, what is it that why did you decide, I'll say it that way, why did you decide to run? And then on top of that, so two questions here. What was your feeling when your name was announced to be part of that court? So first off, what all do you do in high school and such? Like, why did you run?
I'm not in like sports or anything that give me a lot of opportunities to get out there and be social and like all figure out different aspects of people and everything. So this was a great opportunity to get out there, and I get to do it with some of my great friends, which is amazing and so nice. And I'm sure.
So then what happened when your name was called, in this case, where you were the princess? What happened there?
Absolutely shocked. I was really happy and so surprised. As I said, I was flabbergasted, which was, I couldn't come up with another better word for how to describe it, really.
All right. Marissa, how about you?
I wanted to run because opportunity for me, and I'd meet new people and be able to represent the Westby community. And my reaction, I was shocked and really just had no words because I knew how much work you had to put in and like all the qualities you had to have.
I think I kind of just joined to work on my communication skills. I knew that there was going to be a lot of public speaking, and I knew I needed to work on that. And obviously, I knew it was going to be a fun time with these lovely ladies and I guess everyone. And then when I was called, I was just shocked. Like, that's just the only way to describe it. I was completely shocked. I was excited for the year to come, and again, just shocked.
Now, it sounds like all three of you kind of knew that if you're going to get on, it was going to be a busy weekend coming up, such as we have, and honestly, a busy year. Did you get a chance to talk things over with your parents to make sure that they were okay with that?
They're kind of here along for the ride. So whatever we get to do, they kind of come with it, and if they can't, we either work around their schedule, or Dave and Dar, our advisors, help us out with that, travel with us, make sure that we can get to events, and make sure that we're all okay with what we're doing.
Go ahead, Marissa. Did you talk to your folks a little bit about?
I did. They're kind of used to a busy schedule, having 8 kids, and so they were ready to just take on.
My dad actually came up to me the night before I filled out the application and asked me if I wanted to do it, and at the time I said no, but then something happened and I was like, I think I want to do it. So I think he already knew how busy it was because he went to Westby and he saw the Sit-in-My, so yeah.
Well, let's talk about Sit-in-My tonight here, this pancake supper. And typically in the past, of course, it's always been inside, and we've had a number of people that come through. How have things been here, Bryn, tonight with I call it the drive-by pancake supper. I mean, that's really what it amounts to. How have things been going?
It's been good. We got a good amount of people here, a good turnout. So I was like stressed about it at first because I didn't know what to expect, and it flowed by easy process. We packed it up and gave it to them, and it was just really nice hanging out with Snowflake Royalty as well and their advisors. Oh, it's great.
Yeah. So did Marissa or Maura, did you have any special jobs that you had to worry about here tonight, or just be around?
We all took rotations on what we did, so everyone got to do a little bit of something.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of just went where they told me to go, and it worked out pretty well, so.
Well, so this is going to be done here in just a few minutes. I had a long baseball game. It was kind of crazy that way, and I was really hoping I'd be able to get here in time, and you guys didn't, take off, so I'm glad you stuck around. But let's take a look at tomorrow, and I think, Maura, you wanted to talk a little bit about this really neat choir concert that's coming up.
So tomorrow night at 7, I'm pretty sure, we have the Westby High School Choral Concert, and during intermission of that, we are going to be auctioning off the Master Button this year, and a replica of the Set to My Princess of 1976, who is Lori Erlinson Moe. And so we're just going to be auctioning that off while you can enjoy some high school choir.
Yeah, it sounds like a great time. And of course, Mr. Ing is going to be retiring. It's his final concert, final Sit to My concert anyways. And that's going to be tough to see him go, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. I grew up with him as my choir teacher. I've grown with him. It's going to be really sad to see him go, and I think I can speak for all of us when we're going to miss him.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look and move on. Well, actually, let's drop back for a second. I just remembered there is a chicken queue that's coming up. That too is going to be a drive-by feeding here, folks. But that's what it's going to be. But that's going to be at the elementary. And Marissa, do you know much about that? I think doesn't it start like around 4 o'clock or something like that? Does that sound right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
We're also looking forward to that. We hope it has just as good of a turnout as this did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to seeing all these happy people ready to get their chicken.
Yeah. It's a mainstay, I mean, that's one of those traditions that you just can't go wrong with, right? So, well, good. Well, let's just take a quick little break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about Saturday and Sunday. We've taken care of Thursday and Friday now, but we'll take a quick break, and we'll return. We're going to talk to these lovely ladies once more. A lot of things coming up on Saturday, and then, of course, the big parade on Sunday, and they get to be the headliners on it. But we'll talk about that in just a moment. We'll take a real quick break. Well, thanks again to all those terrific sponsors supporting today's tape-delayed broadcast of Sitting to Mine. We're going to have a number of these little spots along the way, but again, it's Thursday evening, and we have a chance to talk a little bit about Saturday. We're doing something a little different this year, Bryn, because typically it's a Friday morning where we have the opening breakfast, but instead it's Saturday morning. Tell us a little about that, and where is it going to be?
Yeah, so the breakfast is going to be at 6:30, starting at Beanie's Diner. We're going to be there and hope have a good time and see a lot of people there.
When you go to those things, what is it that you hope to see, and you have to welcome everybody? Have you kind of got that welcome speech down?
I wouldn't say I have it down yet, but I definitely want to walk in there and see a lot of people, and a lot of people excited to be there, and just there for Sintamai, celebrating Sintamai and our heritage and everything like that.
And Marissa and Maura, how about you two? You guys got your speech down when you welcome everybody?
Mine's getting there. There's definitely some improvement to be made, but a lot better than it was before.
Okay.
I think I'm getting the gist of it. Obviously, there's always room for improvement, but I'm getting the hang of it.
Well, I look forward to that. I'm going to try and come down early enough so I can get to you, and I'm just going to forewarn you, Gary Gilbertson with WVRQ. If I know Gary, he's gonna corral all three of you and do a live chat. So on the radio, if he does, I'm going to put the camera on you guys also. So we'll have that with the old pro in Gary, because he does a great job with that. Breakfast. There's a parade. What kind of parade is that?
The Kiddies Parade is the kids' kind of version of the big parade on Sunday, and it will start at New Directions and be behind Our Savior's Church. Registration is at the Bland Clinic at 9:30, and then the parade itself starts at 10.
Okay. And it's coming right down Main Street, I heard. Is
Yep.
that right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's kind of the neat part. So all these little ones and all their bikes and everything, they get to ride on Main Street. That doesn't happen very often, right?
No, it does not. It's going to be exciting.
All right. And then, Maura, we have some things going on Saturday afternoon and into the evening.
So starting at 10:30 a.m. and going on until 9 p.m. at the Green Space, we're going to have many musical performances, some including the Westby High School Polka Band, Warriors Performing Arts, Ann Christopher, and then from 5 to 9, we have an Entourage.
Yeah, they're a very Entourage does a really great job with things, and of course a lot of our local fan base, I guess I would say, when it comes to that. Well, there's going to be a lot of things going on throughout the day on Saturday. You guys are going to be super busy. Somehow you've got to get refreshed and woke up and everything for Sunday, because you got, Marissa, you got some big things coming up on Sunday.
There's the kids' bike race, and there's also the big parade, which is what we're looking forward to most. Hopefully it won't be as hot because we're in our Bunats, which 90 degrees in a Bunat feels a lot hotter. There's also the Arts and Crafts Fair, which we're looking forward to.
And what time is that? I'm trying to remember. Is it noonish or so that the parade starts? I know we got it in the brochure, but I want to make sure that I got somebody there in time.
1:30.
1:30.
See, I got you guys there way early, right?
I was like 1:30.
You'd be sitting there going, where is everybody? So, well, ladies, I just want to thank you for taking time out here to have this chat and promote what's coming up throughout the next 3 days. It's going to be a lot of fun. And all I can say is get a lot of rest, get as much sleep as you can, because you three are going to be the Three Musketeers traveling all over the place. Bryn, any thoughts here with this upcoming weekend? What would you hope and promote for the folks watching?
I just hope that everyone shows up nicely, the weather stays nice, it cools down a bit, and just a great turnout and great celebration of our Norwegian heritage in this town of Westby.
I think that sounds pretty good. I heard that it was going to get down or maybe around 75, so nice for the Sunday for that parade, right? Well, ladies, thanks so much for taking the time out. Folks, get around. You're going to see these three promoting Sintamai. We appreciate you so much, and we know you're going to be super busy with it, and this is just the start of the year. I'm Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Production, saying thanks to our Sintamai royalty for taking the time out. We'll talk to you a little bit later somewhere, maybe on Saturday morning. We'll try and get a chat in just to see how they're going. How about that? So long, everyone. Happy sitting to my.